Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
Calling St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh,
Hey.
the diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The BMO app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you the subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
All right, here we go. Good morning, everyone, as we bring you live continuing coverage of Day 6 of the 2025 Canada Summer Games from the Munn Fieldhouse here on the campus of Memorial University. It's Friday, August the 15th. And alongside Bill Hart, I'm Brian Rogers, part of the Universal Media Inc. crew at the Charlottetown Prince Edward Island, continuing their outstanding coverage of all events at all venues all around the Metro St. John's area for these exciting games. Bill, it's been quite a week. Here we go, big fella. Hard to believe it's Day 6 competition already. Basketball is going to wrap up here today at the Field House with the semifinals coming up. But first, Bill, we're going to have a consolation game here between Nunavut and the Northwest Territories.
Both teams sporting some real sharp-looking jerseys, too. How excited are these teams? I mean, they've come a long way to get to here. And both locations, Nunavut and Northwest Territories, places I'd love to visit. Yukon as well. I have friends and family that have been up there, and it's awe-inspiring.
Well, Nunavut, that is a spot, of course, that employs a lot of Newfoundlanders and Labradorians in the teaching profession. Utmost underway. Here's the call with Bill.
All right, here we go. As mentioned, this is a consolation game, and we also mentioned previous as well. No team wants to leave here with a loss, and this is a chance for one of these teams to leave with a win, just like Newfoundland and Labrador did last night. All right, Northwest Territories making the rounds in 2 points for an easy jumper, and they're on the board early. Northwest Territories 2, Nunavut.
Kelsey Brown, she had a big game yesterday morning against their counterparts from the Yukon.
Number 16 with the ball there, number 15 rather. Lila Levitruk of Iqaluit. From three-point land, a little over the hoop, but a rebound recovered by Nunavut. Another shot, and that one goes in. And we are tied at 2.
Well, I love it, the reaction of Ava Ellsworth, that she was able to drop that one home off the glass and with glee.
Maya Locke center. So we got a turnover here. To the foul line, the Northwest Territories will go. As you mentioned, Brian, boy, this is going to be crunch time today. Some exciting times. Some big, big games still to come.
Oh, it's going to be slamma-jamma here this afternoon with the ladies starting with the semifinals and then the men a little later on. So it should be absolutely enthralling one more time. We've had a blast here, and the action's been great. Big crowd last night here as Newfoundland Labrador came from behind to knock off Manitoba in the final minute. What a call by Bill Hart last night, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I could barely remember. I was just so excited. I was
Were you
caught
ever?
up in the excitement of all.
That melted my heart, I got to tell you.
You've been responsible for many of those calls in the past. Got a little taste of what you've been living. All right, Northwest Territories making the pass around. Kaylee Locksetter. I have a funny feeling Kaylee and Maya know each other very well. Number 4 from outside, Saya Brown. Rebound collected by Nunavut. 74, Micah Simic. Want to thank Google especially for helping us with some of the pronouncing of these names.
Yeah.
Because we want to do them right. To much respect to the families, of course, and the athletes that are here.
Oh, absolutely.
Number 11, Eleanor Alpaluktuk of Baker Lake. Passes across to numbers. Hard to see some of these numbers. All the players are moving so fast.
That's Ganeski Brown,
Yes.
number 2. And it looks like a foul is coming up.
Nunavut in the red, Northwest Territories in the white.
But Bill, you mentioned Iqaluit, of course, which would be, I guess, the capital of Nunavut. And there are so many Newfoundlanders and Labradorians, and I don't want to repeat myself again, but a lot of people that I've been around and I know in the education field for life have been up there teaching for many years. They love it. It's become their home away from home.
You know, of all the people that I've met, family members that have been up there, no one's ever said, man, I don't want to go back there again.
No. People up north are just generally really beautiful people. A lot of Indigenous. I have a part of my family, obviously, with some Aboriginal blood, so I have deep respect. And that's where I started my broadcast career, was in Happy Valley Goose Bay, Labrador. So you learn early to respect everyone.
All right, number 15, Laya Dimitrak of Iqaluit. Back to 22, Ava Ellsworth. Pass goes over the head of her teammate and goes out of bounds. That ball will return to Northwest Territories.
And the Inuit language is different, as you'll hear. There is a lot of emphasis on tuk, a lot of that. My wife and I have been together for close to 50 years, and she is of Inuit descent, so I know a little bit about
Ava Ellsworth, and from outside, three-point land. A shot misses, but the rebound collected by Nunavut. Another shot from outside three-point area, and that is also off the rim, but collected by Nunavut again. This time, the ball is collected by Northwest Territories. They'll turn it over, and they'll bring it down the court.
And the ladies moving the ball nicely for both teams. They got some good ball distribution here, and NYT will pop another bucket and take a 6-2 lead. But when I finish that thought, know a little bit about the language and the delivery of Inuktitut.
15 from three-point land. That misses short. Oh, nice save from the net for that. Going out of bounds. But passes it around. It's good passing. Number 12, Peyton Dyer Aknabagak, Cambridge Bay. I have to Google map that one.
Well, I mean, Canada is one of the largest countries in the world, and we are deep. We think we're out here. You just look at the landmass of Canada, what makes it such an outstanding country.
Well, even up north. So huge up there.
Yes, absolutely.
Fast.
Well, the territories, the Yukon, Nunavut.
Number 11, Northwest Territories for a three-point try. That bounces off the rim. Nunavut will take over now. And the court they go, being led by Micah Simic. Passing around, back in their possession. Number 12, Peyton Dyer Aknabagak. Falls a little short as well. But it will be Nunavut's ball. Micah Simic seems to be leading the charge here for this Nunavut team.
So it'll be territory possession here with a 6-2 advantage in this consolation game at the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
Caleb Bezara Zib, number 7 for the Northwest Territories, getting that play started. Back in the hands of number 11, a little jump shot off the rim. Rebound tapped by number 9, Leora Sims, and the ball is back in possession of Nunavut. Number 74 seems to be always getting her hands on that ball. Micah Simic, and once again, it's out of bounds. I mean, to be so young, to be parts of Canada that you otherwise would never, ever see.
Well, Bill, from our standpoint, our vantage point here, I'm going to say our vantage point, Newfoundland and Labrador, we would have easier access to Nunavut than a lot of other provinces across this great country of ours. As NYT try another shot. That came off the rim and back. And here comes Mika Simic bringing the ball back up court for Nunavut. Bill will be back shortly, folks. A little technical stuff to take care of here on his end. And as the whistle blows, we will get a stoppage in play and a pass across to Ava Ellsworth. But it's going to switch hands, and it'll be Northwest Territory ball. They are leading 6-2. Billy's back.
Technical difficulties all taken care of. Thank you so much, directors. We're doing a bang-up job here, as you have mentioned a few times. Number 3, there you go, from Northwest Territories. That's Maya Locke Center. The 2 points for the Northwest Territories. Nunavut ball. Leading the charge again, Micah Simic. She's doing a lot. And pass intercepted by the Northwest Territories. And back they come, trying to pad that lead of theirs with 4:14 left to play. Passing that ball around. Looking for an open player. And that's going out of bounds. And Nunavut will take over.
4:04 remaining here in the first quarter of this Consolation game this morning. And I think for our Universal Media Inc. crew and for the broadcasting teams, yourself, myself, Pierre, and Matthew next to us here, it was nice to get an extra hour. I know you were up earlier. Sorry, I don't mean to rub it in, but
got some
Brian and Bushy Tail.
A little bit of work done. It was great.
Good.
But I'll tell you what, getting up early and having some extra time, and as we were lighthearted about it, but we wanted to make sure that we pronounce these names as correctly as possible. I've learned.
Imperative. Yeah. To me, it's imperative. And
all these Inuit names, there's so many meanings behind them, and such an interesting story. I could still be in the library right now if this game wasn't being played.
Well, Bill, anytime you want to find out about the Inuit, you can come over to our house and sit down and have a chat with my lovely wife, Joe. She does not speak the language, but she certainly understands the facets of it because her mother was full-blood Inuit. Her father was Labradorian.
Nunavut with a three-point try. Bouncing off the rim, of course, rebound collected and turned over. We have a change here, a little substitution coming in for the Northwest Territories. Nancy Brown. And a 2-point try now for Nunavut. And taking those shots.
Nice. There you go.
It's always fun trying to see these numbers.
Well, especially
the long
and the young lady has such long hair, too, in the ponytail.
Is that number 7? That's number 7. Yeah, that's Princess Siawi.
So Siawi
got points on the board.
1 of 2, and it's 10-3 for the Northwest Territories. And Bill, I think in this game, I know you mentioned about no one wants to go home without a win and such, but you know, coming here all this way, I think we talked about this throughout the last couple of days for certain teams from smaller areas where there's less population. It's about the compete level.
Yes, as the shot clock expires, number 10, sticking 2 there, Nico Morin.
Sorry about that.
No, that's quite okay.
The thought, but I think, you know what, the reward is that they're here already and playing and competing and getting a chance this morning and all that would have been lovely.
Yes.
But when in a roundabout way, and I can never get there easily, as you know. Once a broadcaster, always a broadcaster, nonstop chat. But I think the score here is irrelevant. That's my own personal feeling. I think they just want to Go up and down the court, play the game to the best of their ability, stay within, and I think the territories respect that as well. Both teams understand.
Well, these young women are going to go home, and they can always say, yeah, I played for my province, my territory, for the 2025 Canada Games.
Yep,
Jump shot for two. That's from number 2.
So a 14-3 lead for Northwest Territories. Sorry, Bill, a little early again. We're used to being here earlier than we are, so taking me a little longer to wake up this morning.
Outside the arc, three-point try. This is the net. Northwest Territories will take over now, heading towards half court. Number 2 again. Her name's being mentioned a lot, and looks like we have a travel. A travel being called against the Northwest Territories. Nunavut will take over with 1:57 left in the first quarter.
Nunavut's uniforms kind of mirror what Holy Cross used to have back in the day for both soccer and baseball.
There you go. What a shot right there. Nick Potier. That's a three-point try, and they love that on the Nunavut bench. That goes the other way. Number 4 for the Northwest Territories. Jump shot, bounces off the rim. Rebound collected by Nunavut. Pass action as they pass it down and into the hands of number 7, Princess Siawi.
Yeah. That's 3 for Princess. Nunavut all of a sudden within 6 here. 14-8.
Jump shot from outside the arc. Falls short of a three-point try. Alamila Cazon. Nunavut takes over now.
Just 66 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter.
And there's going to be a timeout here, a little break in the action as teams get a little rehydrated, a little chat, a little chin wag with the coaches, discuss the next strategies.
And the crew this morning is led by Megan Fedosky, and her referees and counterparts are Brian Vaughn and Rashida Atkinson. So far, so good. Everything copacetic here from the field house at Memorial University. We'll build those long anticipated showers expected to start a little bit longer this afternoon.
Yes.
And then continue on. Let's have a look at how we kind of got here. And here we go. NYT will come to screen eventually, and we'll show you what we were talking about. We were going to show you when that comes up. We just lost our screen, by the way. No problem. There we go. Now we're back. Hey, it happens.
That shot, of course, is just what it's like from our vantage point when we shut our eyes.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
Get you right there in the action during this game of the 2025 Canada Games.
And we're back. We'll get an opportunity to pick that up now in a bit.
Plenty of opportunities.
Yeah, lots
of time. All right, Nunavut from outside the arc for a three-point try. Bounces off the rim and a bouncy rebound back in the hands of Nunavut. Looking for an open player. And that tips off the fingertips of number 12, Peyton Dyer Aknavagak of Cambridge Bay.
Oh, here's what we were talking about.
Really? Is that what we were talking about?
All right.
All right, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Northwest Territories 14. Nunavut is at 8. And the ball's in possession of the Territories. A bounce pass outside the arc. Looking around for a pass. She's double covered there. Pass outside, trying to find a lane to score. Number 10 will take that for the Northwest Territories as the clock expires. A three-point try goes off the rim. Rebound, bounces around, everyone grabs for it. And when it finally stops bouncing around, it's in the lap of the Northwest Territories.
Foul coming up, I believe.
That was specifically number 10, Nico Morin.
And it'll just be an inbound here.
Northwest Territories ball, 23.7 seconds left in the first quarter.
And it's only a 6-point game, so a good competitive consolation game here between Nunavut and the Northwest Territories.
Another board collected by Kanana and Nina Duval, number 1 for Nunavut. Nika Sibic loses the ball, turnover. Northwest Territories back the other way. And a jump shot from inside the arc goes a little short off the rim. It goes out of bounds. It will be Northwest Territories ball. Less than a second left on that clock, and they'll just run it out and prepare for the second quarter.
Yep. So that's a pretty good opening quarter for both teams.
Well, not a high-scoring quarter,
No.
but it's close, and that's the goal right there.
Yeah, we're going to step aside here, and we'll be back with the second quarter after this time out from the 2025 Canada Summer Games. Back here at the field house on the campus of Memorial University in Midtown St. John's, the host city for the 2025 Summer Games. And I'm Brian Rogers alongside Bill Hart here, continuing live coverage of Day 6 through Universal Media Inc. out of Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. And it's been a blast working with the crew. We got lots more in store here today. Action-packed semifinals of both men's and women's coming up. Now with a call, the second quarter, Wee Willie Hart.
And here we go. Second quarter underway. Northwest Territories in the key. Bounces into the outside arc. Maybe a three-point shot. You better believe it. Up it goes and bounces off the rim. Rebound collected by Nunavut. In possession of that ball, name we've said many times, Mika Simic, number 74.
Beautiful rebound.
Teammate. Yes, jump shot. Again, bouncing off the rim. Another board collected by the Northwest Territories in the hands of Saya Brown right now. Number 3 has it. Maya Locksetter loses that ball. Nunavut with it now. Yeah, Princess Siawi. Number 17 outside. Number 74, a long pass all the way over to Dyer Aknavigak. Nothing there. Northwest Territories take over. Long pass down. A three-point opportunity, and it bounces off the rim. Simic will take over now. Dribble to half court, surveying the situation, surveying the landscape, finding an open player perhaps, and she finds one, but almost goes over her head, that pass. An errant pass there, goes out of bounds, and good, look at that, good teammanship, right, sportsmanship rather, right there. That's from number 12, looking down, making sure that the Nunavut player's okay. She landed rather hard, but it's number 1. Oh, sorry,
that's
Nunavut.
yes, that's Kanina Duval who went awkwardly to the floor. She got entangled up there with the Northwest Territory player.
But she's got her wind knocked out of her, and she'll probably be back momentarily. She's on the bench still.
Guaranteed she'll be back.
Three-point try for Nunavut, and that misses. Rebound. Northwest Territories in the hands now. Number 4, Saya Brown. She passes it off. Pass to 11. Kaylee Locksetter. Jump shot. Bounces in and around the rim and out. And back and forth. A lot of good defense. Missed shots. A low-scoring game between Northwest Territories and Nunavut. That bounces off the backboard. Back it goes, Northwest Territories. And a jump shot, and that results in some points.
That was
number
very
9.
nicely done.
Leora Sims. Defense chant now from the Northwest Territories bench. A little bit looking around. This little jump shot there. fails to result in any points. Kaylee, lock setter. Goes around to number 3. Maya, lock setter. I have to assume those two are sisters. And a 3-point shot falls well short into the hands of Simic of Nunavut. And she'll take control. She'll lead her team down the court now. Trying to get some points on the board. It's been a while since they scored, Eddie.
16-8 is the score for the Territories.
Long pass to number 17. And
let's do that.
Travel.
Princess
Siawi. So that ball is turned over. Despite Nunavut not scoring a lot of points, Northwest Territories can't say they've been scoring a lot either. A 3-point play, falls off the rim. Still a close game, a difference of only 8 points. There's 7 minutes left, less than 7 minutes left in the second quarter. From 3-point land off the rim. They're taking the shots. One of these eventually is going to go in.
Oh, yeah.
Northwest Territories now. They had to take an opportunity here to pad this lead. And plays like that will definitely do it. Number 72 for the Northwest Territories. 74, rather. Is this 74 or 72? I can't really tell. The numbers are from way up here. We can't see much. That's 70. That's 12?
Yes.
Whose glasses do I have on here?
Sydney Galusha, Bill, with that last bucket.
Hey, there
and
you
now
go.
An answer for Nunavut.
Finally getting on the board there. Simic with the score. Back comes Nunavut, down by 8. 6 minutes left to play in the half. Simic looking around. Lies for a long shot from outside the arc, well outside the 3-point circle. It falls well short, so that ball will end up in the possession of the Northwest Territories.
19-11 is the score for NYT over Nunavut with 5:52 to halftime. And a nice little gathering in behind the Nunavut benches there, showing their colors.
And a timeout called. A little break in the action here.
And there, a nice shot of the Nunavut bench as they go through part of the game plan here this morning.
Fan support behind there too, with their thunder sticks.
The coaching staff for the U17 Nunavut women's basketball team is Ashley Doncaw, and her assistant is Olivia Tapatape.
See number 8 of Nunavut there. That's Jaina King-Ankodak with the boot on her right foot. And I'm sure Jaina, although she's there to support her teammates, would much rather have a sneaker on that right foot instead of a boot.
Okay, gals, here we go. 8-point game, nice and competitive. Teams giving it, as one would expect, everything they've got. Playing the game to the top of their ability, and it's a consolation match.
Northwest Territories, number 3, Maya Lock-Setter. Passing it off, number 7 with possession, a pass. Number 1 now. That's Diane Salem. Jump shot off the rim. Nunavut will take over. Looking for a play back there, number 12. Peyton Dyer-Aknabagak. Defense champion, the Nunavut bench saved from going out of bounds, but it goes right to the Northwest Territories, Yanni Salem. She'll work her way around, a little fancy dribbling, a little twist and turn, finding an open player. She does. To number 2. That's Jancy Brown. And another turnover for Nunavut. Pass around 32. Riva Manabo. Callowit is her home. And that shot misses. And once again, the Northwest Territories will return with an opportunity to get on the board, increase their lead a little bit. Number 9, a long pass to number 7. As Taylor Bezariah Zib. 19-11. Less than 4.5 minutes left in the half. Nunavut like to try to chip away at that 8-point deficit.
Oh, just off the rim by Mika.
You know, why not? This is a game
Yeah,
that
let her
really had
rip.
no saying in the medal standings. Why not try to sink a few threes?
I think
Your stats a little bit.
everybody's game, and they're all giving it their most. Keep trying. They're going to fall. What an experience, though, for these young ladies.
Mika Simic passing that around from outside a three-point area. And that does not make, but they get the rebound. How about another three-point shot? And that one goes in. Mika Simic.
Good for you.
Leading her team.
21-14. Only a 7-point deficit here this morning.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Northwest Territories now trying to answer back with maybe a three-point play of their own. That's Gianna Salem throwing it around. The possession now, number 7, Della Mesrazib.
That one came up a little bit shy. 3:21 to halftime in this ladies' consolation game this morning. The first of 5 broadcasts of Universal Media Inc. today for Bill Hart, Brian Rogers. We'll show you a nice Nunavut shot here now when we get an opportunity here. Let's have a look at the young Mika Simic there with a lovely 3-point shot for Nunavut. Good work there, gang. Right on the money, as is the norm. 3:09 remaining here.
Northwest Territories with possession now. That's number 3, Maya Locksetter. Jump shot denied. Rebound collected by number 22 of Nunavut. That's Ava Ellsworth. Defense champ for the Northwest Territories bench. Nunavut trying to find a lane to score. Shot clock is starting to shrink. Down to 5. They're going to take a shot. Why not take it now? Why not? Ooh, and it goes over, and the shot clock expires. Shot clock violation, turnover, and it goes into the hands of the Northwest Territories.
Well, Bill, their ball movement was very, very well done there, and that's a testament to this Nunavut team. Of course, population-wise, not big of a pool as some of the other provinces to draw from, but every one of those young women out on the court, you're watching them, how great they're moving the ball around, and they're sticking right in this one here, down 21-14.
Number 13 saving that ball from going out of bounds. That's Lexi Blanford. Shot goes up off the rim. Rebound collected by, oh, well, it was going to go out of bounds, and referee says that ball is going to Nunavut.
So with 2:15 left here in the second quarter, it remains a 7-point differential in the consolation game between two of our northern neighbors from Nunavut and the Northwest Territories.
A pass goes off the fingertips of number 22, Ava Ellsworth, so that ball will go back into the possession of the Northwest Territories, and Maya Locksetter will take it out. Pass to number 4, Saya Brown. Long shot over to number 10, Nico Morin. A jump shot denied, but she'll grab her own rebound and toss it to her teammate. That's number 3, Maya Locksetter. And number 13, a long shot, and it misses.
Good rebounding by Team Nunavut, Bill.
That's right.
Lots of poise in the paint. Playing a real solid game.
Ava Ellsworth trying to make a play, and that's gobbled up by Northwest Territories, specifically number 4, Saya Brown. Maya Locksetter up, and nothing there either. A lot of back and forth, a lot of shots. None are going in. Keeping this game very, very close.
And that's a good thing.
And
I don't mean the shots being missed. I'm talking about
a double
close
dribble right
game.
there for Nunavut. So it's a turnover.
You know, when you think about Team Nunavut, how many opponents do they get to play? Or, you know, that's a lot of practice time in the gym, working on your skill set. Sure, they're playing amongst each other and some of their peers that play the sport in Nunavut, but they probably don't get too much action, I don't think, you know, anywhere else. So this is huge for them.
Long three-point play. The thing that I really appreciate about this whole game, Nunavut, Northwest Territories, no matter what happens here, they're going to go home and they're going to face a lot of proud family members and friends who, you know, are just so happy that they represented. And probably some jealous friends and family members too, saying, lucky you got to go to Newfoundland and Labrador.
Well, that's a great point. But yeah, hey, I'm sure they break out the welcoming towels as normal. And some of the smaller communities, so much community spirit and such too, you know, like a celebration of the young athletes. I'm sure they had that before the congregation left to arrive for both teams, all teams obviously, but in the smaller communities, I think it means a lot much more.
Northwest Territories with about 20 seconds left to play. And one more opportunity, one more possession for Nunavut, racing down the court, trying to find a player open. There we go. A jump shot and
lovely,
a beautiful play. Ava Ellsworth and Iqaluit showing some skills there. One more chance, a random shot, and that misses. And they'll let that clock expire. That's the end of the first half.
Well done. Just a 5-point differential. There you go.
Ava Ellsworth making her teammates very happy, very proud.
Yeah, good stuff
and
there.
More importantly, making that score a little closer.
Yeah. Yeah, let's head to halftime after a couple of replays for the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
Now you can shop smarter at Canadian Tire. With same-day pickup or same-day delivery. So you don't have to shelve projects for later. Shop smarter at Canadian Tire.
Calling St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Welcome to Canada Games House, proudly presented by Canadian Tire, a place where Canada Games athletes, their family, friends, and supporters get to come gather, celebrate, and chill out. Suivez-moi, allons voir. Within these walls, we welcome, accept, and respect everyone.
C'est vraiment un espace incroyable dans un site formidable au centre-ville et on a hâte, tous les provinces et territoires s'intéressent pour être ici, puis même les familles.
I actually wasn't expecting this. It's really cool to have a place where your parents can kind of be a part of it as well.
There's a lot of activities kids can do, ping pong or foosball.
I think it's great that we have a place to come here to unwind. It's a great little community inside of the games.
It just has a warm sense of atmosphere about it when you walk in here.
Canada Games are about safe sport, about culture, about good vibes only, and that we have a space that celebrates all of those values.
Thank you, Canadian Tire, for making the Canada Games House a reality. Au revoir et profitez de votre temps aux Jeux du Canada.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
One of the things to me about the Canada Games is it's truly integrated. We have athletes with an intellectual disability, with a physical disability.
Puis juste être inclus. Je pense que souvent, on est mis un petit peu de côté quand on est un peu plus jeune, puis qu'on est différent, puis qu'on a un handicap. Puis là, être à ces Jeux-là, c'était comme toute une grosse équipe.
It's important to have representation and to acknowledge their different perspectives of life.
When the opportunity is there, show up. The older you is gonna say thank you.
If you believe in yourself, you can make anything happen.
That's the Canada Games.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
songs here that'll take your breath away. Music is surely one. There's a certain rhythm to this place. Leave no song unsung.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
For generations, we've been nurturing the communities where we live and work. Providing space to grow and preserving the environment that surrounds us. Because we understand that when we invest in communities, we invest in the future. Crosby, committed to community.
When you're in a place surrounded by ocean, you can walk in any direction and arrive somewhere spectacular.
For millions of Canadians, too much screen time is a big issue. But for millions of others, zero screen time is an even bigger one. We're committed to growing digital inclusion.
Gatorade. With electrolytes to help replenish what's lost in sweat. Carbs to help fuel your working muscles. And fluids to help you hydrate. Scientifically formulated so you never stop competing. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel. Gatorade.
A strong performer uses power wisely. The Toyota BZ4X is the official electric vehicle of the 2025 Canada Games. See our full electrified lineup at shoptoyota.ca.
In the quiet of the morning calm, where the sun rises at the dawn, and the birds sing their waking song, there's a story to be told. So if you hear a teller telling you a tangled tale, or maybe two, rest assured, every word is true, especially the bits they make up.
Introducing Vimeo Streaming, an all-in-one platform designed to help you turn your videos into a successful streaming business. Build your own custom branded app and connect with your audience across all platforms and devices without writing a single line of code. Deliver high quality, reliable, and secure video experiences, live or on demand. Turn video streams into revenue streams today.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
At Canadian Tire, we're here for all-day summer play. From the yard to the park, find all the games you need for non-stop family fun.
Back here at the field house at Memorial University as we get set for the third quarter of this ladies consolation game between Nunavut and the Northwest Territories. Alongside Bill Hart, I'm Brian Rogers. It's a 21-16 lead for the Territories as we're just underway here in the second half into the third quarter. A tightly contested consolation game between our two northern neighbors. Nunavut clawing back to within 5, and that's as close as they've been most of the game. Some good rebounding and some good shooting and moving the ball around nicely, and much the same for the Northwest Territories. Y'all set, Bill? Alrighty, I'll wait till you're set to go here. And here we go. Now, or we were.
Here again, gone again.
Yep. And we are back.
All right.
So let's just keep rolling here. About 9 minutes and under ticking down in this consolation game this morning. Coming up after this one here, we'll have the first of two ladies semifinals. Ontario, BC, Bill, coming up. And we saw both those teams. And then Alberta, Nova Scotia with a trip to the gold medal game on the line. So it should be thrilling. But we got first things first, and now you're back with the call.
Here we go. All right. So, third quarter underway. Northwest Territories 23, Nunavut 16. From over here, possession will go to the Territories. Number 4, Saya Brown, Yellowknife, and that sinks for 2. Increasing the lead now just a little bit. Now Nunavut returns for a chance to chip away at that deficit there. A little bit. Possession of Ava Ellsworth. Number 7 tries a pass. And yes, I think there's a turnover right there.
Traveling, called on Nunavut. Well, they're going to, not a huge crowd, but a boisterous crowd. Lots of support behind the bench this morning, and same for the Territories. They're out in full force, cheering their respective teams on.
Northwest Territories. I'm thinking that every single team member is from Yellowknife. Nice save of that going out of bounds there. Well done, Jancy Brown. Number 4 attempts a shot. That's not going anywhere. But a foul was committed. So Saya Brown's going to take 2 from the foul line.
Sinks the first one. 10-point advantage.
And 2 much needed points to increase the lead over Nunavut to 11. All right, Nunavut wants to get back into this. They're going to have to start scoring some points. Ava Ellsworth attempts a pass. Eva Manable, also of Iqaluit.
I think they're getting inbound possession, and they will.
Leah Demutruk. 3-point try blocked. And that lands in the hands of the Northwest Territories. Down they come. Maya Locksetter. Number 2, Jancy Brown. A long shot off the rim, and that's grabbed by Nunavut. Rebound from a player whose name we've been saying a lot, Micah Simic. As mentioned, the majority of this team's from Iqaluit. Turnover, number 4, Northwest Territories, Aya Brown. And that goes in for 2. Long pass from Nunavut, deflected right into the arms of another Nunavut player. Another deflection, but a little ball luck. And there you go, number 22. I think it's number 2 getting that. Action is so fast here, it's hard to keep up. No, I think it was number 32, Mariva Manabo, with those points. And she's a little conversation there behind the scenes.
Ava Ellsworth, Bill, 22, I believe, sir.
Yeah, but I think those points were number 32. All right, players, slow down. We're old up here. All right, so it's not what it used to be. Long pass outside number 74, Mika Simic. Pass drop by number 7, Princess Yowie. And turnover committed. Northwest Territories ball. Number 3, Maya Locksetter. Number 7 in possession. Talia Mezrazib. Long throw off the rim. But a rebound collected by number 3, and that's collected in for 2. Maya Locksetter increasing the lead for the Northwest Territories, 31-18. Another pass blocked, and another turnover committed. Northwest Territories now are getting the opportunities, and more importantly, they're cashing in on them from three-point land. That misses. Rebound collected. Nunavut trying to get some points on that board as that lead that Northwest Territories has is getting bigger by the plays. All the way over to number 22, Ava Ellsworth. She'll take that shot. That goes off the rim, grabs her own rebound, but it bounces to number 11. Leora Sims of Yellowknife. Six minutes left in the third quarter. Nowhere to go. Why not just shoot it? And that goes off the rim. Another missed opportunity for the Northwest Territories. So Nunavut really wants to cash in on this if they want to chip away at this lead. Nick Potier passes off to Ava Ellsworth. Back to Potier. A long shot off the backboard and off the rim. And back in the hands of number 22, Ava Ellsworth. And a pass from her intercepted by number 4, Saya Brown. She's waiting for her teammates to join her down at the other end of the court, and they do. And a pass goes over the fingertips, all alone in for number 22. Passes it off to Princess Siawi, and there you go. Points on the board.
So Nunavut hit 20, and they're down by 11.
5 minutes left in the third quarter. Nice little dance around the defense. A layup for number 3, Maya Locksetter. And the Northwest Territories have now increased their lead.
The Locksetter gals yesterday were integral scorers in their victory over the Yukon, who get to this juncture this morning in the Consolation game.
Another thing I'd like to see going up north just to experience it, I'm sure the players playing here today are yawning about it. Goes, oh, yeah, big deal. The sun's setting at the wee hours of the morning, and we're talking not 6, we're talking 1 and 2 in the morning. I'd love to see the sun rising that early. I say that as a tourist. But just different, everything's so different up there. It's a whole new Canadian experience.
Well, I'll tell you, I wasn't that far, but Happy Valley Goose Bay, Labrador is north as well, and just the weather, extremely cold in the winter, but days of sunshine and sunlight are exorbitant, and in the summertime it's extremely hot. And of course, big time. I remember playing ball in the Husky Park, and then of course when you get the winds and the sand dunes that are in Labrador, much like they are up the coast in Quebec when you get toward Baie-Comeau and all those regions. It's a different experience altogether, but I'll tell you what I really loved too, besides meeting my wife, was the fact that I started my radio career and I got to see the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
And that was just beautiful. Like, you'd see that a lot, and you actually stay up just to watch them, and just spectacular.
Yeah, that's Nunavut with an opportunity, but does not go in. Peyton Dyer-Agnapaguk shakes her head and laughs. She's okay, though, because she knows she's going to the foul line. Peyton Dyer-Agnapaguk, one of the few players in this team not from Iqaluit, from Cambridge Bay. That bounces off the rim. A battle for the rebound goes out of bounds. And it will be Northwest Territories ball.
Sorry, Bill. The Yukon won the game yesterday. Just having a little bit of a cramp again yesterday. That's why NYT is in this game, right? So, my bad. Yukon, sorry about that. Yukon won.
That's an interesting little position of players there. Hard to cover that.
I was going to say, for the inbound, it worked perfectly. Yeah. Now, if they could just get it to go. A couple of opportunities, but it wouldn't fall for them.
Northwest Territories 33, Nunavut 20. Possession, Northwest Territories. Defense trying hard, trying to tip that ball away, trying to get it back in their hands. Northwest Territories to number 2. Nancy Brown does not go in. Rebound bouncing around. And, ooh, looks like somebody got a elbow to the forehead or the nose, but looks like it's number 10, Nico Morin. None worse for wear. She'll stay in the game.
Bill, talking about extremes and weather, you talk about what's going on in the world today, but I was about to mention to you the sand dusters that would happen during the ball game. Teams would have to brace themselves in the dugout facing in and hang on for dear life until it would blow through. And it were days like that, playing in the searing heat, that you needed 5 showers after playing a doubleheader because you still had sand in your ears. That's a Labrador, Quebec. I'm not saying it's happening up north. But they have the Northern Lights, and it's a spectacle to behold. If you've never seen it, it should be on your bucket list.
Handful of turnovers there in that play. Whistle blows, and there will be foul called, and Northwest Territories will take over in Nunavut territory. Number 10 with the ball, Nico Morin. Mia Locksetter. Kaylee Locksetter is also on this team, number 11. Shot clock winding down, and Nunavut will take that away, and they'll bounce on down. Trying to get a try in there. Number 74, Mika Simic will try, lead her team to some points. Pass almost intercepted, but Simic loses control of the ball. A few Northwest Territories players there ready to grab it, and that's exactly what they did. In the hands of Mia Locksetter. Physical play to number 1, Deanna Salem. Long shot by number 10 that bounces off the backboard, off the rim, not in though. So Nunavut will pick that up and make their way down the court as we approach the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Northwest Territories 33, Nunavut 20. Another turnover. A lot of those here this morning. And Northwest Territories will take 2 more to their point total. As Mia Locksetter walks in for 2. The opposite end, Ava Ellsworth, also wearing number 22. This one for Nunavut. Trying to find some old pleasure. A long shot from number 17. Oh, off the backboard and off the rim. That's Poitier. Another shot denied. Rebound. Picked up by the Northwest Territories. Once again, another name, Maya Locksetter. We say her name a lot. She's making things happen.
Well, listen, they're not all going, but the opportunity's there. They're trying their utmost best here. So.
It doesn't matter how many points these teams score. Bottom line is whoever has more at the end of the game.
Yeah, and the compete level here is really important, Bill. I think I mentioned that earlier in this broadcast that, I mean, obviously the game means an awful lot to both teams, but the outcome, let's just play a real good ball game here. Let it be the best you can here. You're going to come out of it just fine.
Well, like we said at the top of the broadcast, those who think that consolation games mean nothing, we beg to differ.
Well, there's no
Look at
losers.
Newfoundland and Labrador last night against Manitoba.
I mean, you know, the 9th and 10th plays, the consolations, hey, it's still another game, more competition, more learning experience. You know, a couple games that got away yesterday, we talked about it. Teams on the bench watching the other teams that have got, say, 20 times the population and that much of a deeper talent pool to draw from. You can learn lessons watching that as well. So it's a whole learning experience at the same time as you're playing and you're growing.
And it's a great way to leave the 2025 Canada Games on a winning note. Good feeling walking off the floor, high-fiving your teammates.
And when you say that, but I look at the young Nunavut bench, and I don't think they're they're not going to lose any sleep. They're going to lose this game. They've come with the mentality that, hey, it's going to be an uphill battle, but we're going to play to the best of our ability each and every game, each and every time we hit the floor. Whether they get the result or not, well, remains to be seen. But the Territories, obviously, have more players to draw from. I really like the compete level of Team Nunavut. Like them both, but I think they're doing extremely well here in this game. Despite trailing here by 15 and now 16 points.
Speaking of Nunavut, number 1, Kanina Duval is in. Substitution made. She's in possession of the ball right now. A pass tipped out of bounds. That ball will go back to Nunavut.
Yep.
Kanina Duval try to make things happen here. Passes off to her teammates. And we know Leah Dimitruk. That goes, that sails over the hoop and out of bounds.
2:02 remaining here in the third quarter from the Consolation game here at Memorial University's Fieldhouse. Alongside Bill Hart, I'm Brian Rogers. Hope you're enjoying the action through Universal Media Inc. on CBC Jam or NTV Plus. If you're tuned in, good morning.
Been a long time since I've seen that play that Nunavut has done twice now. All teammates just line up in single file and then quickly take off to their positions. Been a long time since I've seen that. All right, travel results in a turnover. Northwest Territories will take over. Number 7 has it in her hands right now. Talia Mezarazib. Layup off the rim.
Bill, you know, I know you mentioned it that there's been quite a few turnovers and missed shots. But you know, one thing we haven't had is a whole lot of whistles. Like there's been some up and down the
good
floor.
Point,
I mean,
good point.
You know, most of the time all you're hearing is whistles and buzzers during the basketball game.
Right.
And you're kind of hearing it in your sleep too, right? So. That's a good thing.
It is. Keeps the flow of the game going.
Well, I might see it. It's not BC, Ontario, or Alberta, Nova Scotia later, and that's a testament to the ladies on the floor here.
Northwest Territories taking over now. Another turnover. I had $1 for every turnover. All right, Nunavut takes over. A turnover again. They're fighting for that ball, trying to find some space. Looking for open players. A long pass. Picked up by number 15, Leah Dimitruk. And foul called. The aforementioned Leah Dimitruk will go to the line for 2.
18-point lead for the Northwest Territories, which I inadvertently called NYT.
That's your Yankee-loving self doing
That's
that.
me throwing in North Yukon Territory, right? My bad. I know my geography. That's just a slip-up this morning. Like, nobody's perfect here today starting out, right? So I'll just jump in there and correct myself. Thank you for the observation. My bad. We just go with the Northwest Territories of the Territories. Short if you like.
Territories ball. Number 4 has it in her hands. Saya Brown. As the clock ticks down, we're just about a minute left in this third quarter. Northwest Territories 38, Nunavut 21. 1 minute left to play. A long shot from outside the arc, bounces up the backboard and onto the floor. And Nunavut saves it from going out of bounds, so they'll take over. And once again, Princess Siawi will take it, try to get a shot up, and it's a travel. That ball will go back to the Northwest Territories. .40 seconds left. Northwest Territories like to add 2, make their total 40 before going into the fourth. Number 11 from three-point land, and it goes in. Kaylee Luck, center. he comes into the game and makes impact right away. Nice little jump shot, falls a little short to the left side for Nunavut. So the ball is back in possession of the territories. Number 3, Maya Locksetter. Rolls around. Galusha, number 4. Jump shot denied. And that'll do it. Third quarter over.
20-point advantage for the Northwest Territories over in Nunavut here. The consolation match during day 6 of the 2025 Canada Summer Games right here from St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh.
Hey.
The diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The BMO app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you this subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
BMO. So many iconic sights. You might want to get used to saying wow.
Hey, where could I find these shoes?
Heads up!
Whoa.
Keep up this back to school with Adidas at Sport Check.
Back here at the field house at Memorial University as we get set for the fourth quarter. Northwest Territories with a comfortable 20-point advantage here in the consolation game this morning. Looking to add more.
Yeah, there you go.
Just
I'll tell you,
love affair for Haley Locksetter.
These Locksetter sisters, I'm assuming they're sisters anyway. Nice 1-2 punch for this Northwest Territories squad.
Yes, they both had really good games against the Yukon, despite the setback, but they played extremely well and had a fair amount of points, helping their team along the way.
4-3 from 23. And, no, that's 22 rather. Ava Ellsworth trying to do something to jump start this Nunavut offense.
Well, I think they just want to, keep playing. They've done a real nice job so far. Their ball distribution has been good. And, hey, just keep playing your game here.
Substitutions.
Don't change up anything. I mean, you are facing an uphill battle. The points, just every time you come up the floor, do the best you can.
Nika Simic is back in. Referee doing a little clock discussion. Looks like everything is taken care of there on that end. Long pass. Number 12, Sydney Galusha. Back in the hands of Mia Locksetter. Yeah. Defense chance. And it works. None of it will take over on that turnover. High pass to number 22, Ava Ellsworth. Looking for an open player. Finds it. And Nina Duval bounces away, but safe from going out of bounds by Ava Ellsworth. Once again, she'll grab possession with a long pass, and that's out of reach, but caught up by Mika Simic. She'll keep that ball in play. Shot clock is about to expire, and it does. And that is a shot clock violation turnover, and it will be Northwest Territories ball.
Well, I think that might have been the first time you've said that this entire game against Team Nunavut where the shot clock expired. They didn't get a shot off before. So good on them. I know that teams get frustrated with that, I'm sure, but that's only once. So that's improvement already, Bill. That's the point of it all.
Credit to the Northwest Territories defense. Take a little step outside the arc for three, but does not work out for Kaylee Laxeter. That falls wide. Mika Simic for Nunavut try to find some offensive spark here as the team the ball rolls out of bounds, but Nunavut will remain in possession of it.
8:28 here remaining in the fourth quarter of this consolation game this morning. We are almost at noon, high noon here. Day 6 competition of the 2025 Summer Games.
That ball bouncing around a lot. Northwest Territories has it again. Ball is thrown around, and we got ourselves a travel against the Northwest Territories. Nunavut will once again gain possession, try to add some points. Mika Simic, another pass intercepted. Down comes Saya Brown. Nice block there from the Northwest Territories defense. Number 4 to the line now, Saya Brown of Yellowknife. As mentioned earlier, majority of this team, I think if not all of them, are all from Yellowknife. And that does not go in, much to the delight of it and their fans in the background there. This one does, though. Large lead for the Northwest Territories.
Little frustration there on Nick Potier as she's called for travel. And ball possession back into the Territories' hands here. The outcome of this one will not be in doubt. Team Nunavut would like to tighten up and get back to what they've been doing well here in this game. That got them 21 points.
I say right now, just go for it.
Relax.
Get outside the arc, shoot
Have
for
fun.
threes, keep going. Keep going. Execute the plays that you guys know you can do well. Ava Ellsworth will take control of this ball as Northwest Territories do some substitutions. And Kailia zone. Long shot. Oh, not bad.
Trying to get a glance off the glass, off the backboard.
All for naught. I mean, what do you have to lose? Let's light it up here. Naya Brown passes it around. The hands of Maya Laxeter. And a three-point try from her sister, Kaylee Laxeter. Back the other way for Nunavut. Three-point try, and it goes right into the hands. Oh, yeah, Princess Ziawi. Rebound collected. Tried a jump shot for 2 points, but it did not go. More substitutions for Nunavut. In now, Eleanor Alpaluktuk. And she is one of the other players not from Iqaluit. She's from Baker Lake. Princess Siawi is at the foul line for her second shot. Everyone gathers into the net. Oh, that rolled around, but gravity said no thanks, and out it went. No points in those fouls. Northwest Territories again passing the ball, doing it well. Nunavut stepping up on their defense. Number 11 for the Northwest Territories, Kaylee Laxeter with it. Little bounce pass intercepted by Siawi, number 7. And Nunavut will take over as Mika Simic will try to bring it down. Ref calls.
Little upset with herself. Competitive nature.
Frustrated trying to get past those defenders. It's not easy. I mean, Northwest Territories are doing a good job limiting the scoring opportunities. Right, Nunavut. Number 22, Ava Ellsworth. Back to Simic. Long pass all the way across the room to Nick Poitier. Eleanor. Al Paluktuk. Long three. Oh, nice arc. Nice arc on that.
That was a lovely attempt.
Didn't miss by much. Northwest Territories back at it now. 6 minutes left in this game. And much to the delight of the Northwest Territories bench, number 3, Ian Lock center. Looks like he's going to go the line for 2. Coach has some words. Al Paluktuk. Working on some strategy, a game plan, maybe change things up a little bit. Nice flick of the wrist there, and that results in a point. And that also goes in. Northwest Territories now increase their lead. Well, if Nunavut's going to do something, why not do it right now? They've been working hard, looking for their shots. But again, we'll credit the Northwest Territories defense with what they've been doing. Nice pass to number 17, Nick Poitier. Simic has it. Back to Poitier, a long shot, and there you go.
Nice shooting there from Nick Poitier, making it a 47-24 score. They're halfway there.
I still say, just light it up. Go for it. Shoot for threes. Make this a game of the ages where you talk about that big comeback you had against the Northwest Territories.
Well, we talked about setting goals for themselves a little earlier yesterday in some of the games with the smaller provinces against some powerhouses, and just to set a goal. How about 30 points? And almost right there. They're only 6 away.
Trying to get that pass over, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be Northwest Territories ball.
Of course, that's not a set play, but there's the shot. Lovely dish for 3. Nick Poitier. 47-24, inside 5 to go here in the consolation game. Northwest Territories on the attack again.
Shot clock expires, and Nunavut will take over. Ava Ellsworth again, a little jump shot. Is tangled up with her opponent. And that ball will once again go into the hands of the Northwest Territories. Another turnover. Possession goes back to Nina Duvall. Oh, she wasn't happy with herself there.
Well, it's great to show emotion. It's an emotional game. Sports are emotional. Show it.
Alamia Kazan.
Good, bad, or indifferent.
And for Nunavut now, Leah Dimitruk. Position. That's Simic once again. Ava Ellsworth, and we've got a travel. You know, I like that. I like that. The Nunavut bench, despite being down by this large amount, still very focal on that bench.
Oh, of course. The game's not over. They're still heavily involved. Let's go, ladies.
We've said before, basketball is a sport where literally anything can happen in a span of 2 minutes. No lead is safe.
Well, Bill, I'm going to say this one is in a chuckle, wink, wink, nod, nod. 47-24, but still.
There you go. Leah Dimitruk.
Nice. She just enters the game and delivers. Good job, Leah.
Northwest Territories trying to respond, and they do. For 6, Galamia Kazan. 2 for the Northwest Territories. For 15, Leah Dimitruk. Has to get around. A long shot. Just misses. That goes out of bounds. Possession, Northwest Territories.
Bill, am I missing something? The basket went in, but I don't think the score changed. We were talking about getting 2 more threes to get to the 30-point mark. It was 24 previous, and now they finally will add it on.
Oh, there you go.
There, thank. Well, hey, they scored
you're
points,
right.
and you think, the coach is looking up. Where's that bucket?
Yeah.
Come on, gals, here we go. 30
It was
points.
a while since that basket was scored. They finally put it up on the scoreboard.
Let's get 30. We're not getting the W, but let's get 30. Let's get more. Keep it going. Nunavut.
The beat truck has to get around. Simic dribbling, a long pass to, oh, that's a nice little turnover there. Nunavut gets it back. Shot clock reset, but it goes out of bounds.
Tough break there for Nunavut. They had the right thing going there, but unfortunately, they just could not come up with that pass.
That dribble went off her foot,
yeah,
went out of bounds.
3 minutes to go here in the consolation game. Territories in great shape here. Going to get their first victory in the consolation game. But what a learning experience for the young team Nunavut. Preparing for this trip of a lifetime to play together as a team, come to Newfoundland and Labrador. And I'm sure they're familiar with many in the community that are from this province that are up there for work purposes. And there are many.
Ooh, 3 points. 3-point shot, Northwest Territories. Nice highlights there.
Have a look.
Yeah, they were nice. So both teams, despite the score, showing some offensive skills during this game.
To the best of their abilities, Bill.
That's right. Dalia Mezara Zib into the game. Jancy Brown loses it. Number 15 goes off her knee, and an attempt.
Nice try.
The beat truck loses that ball. And the Northwest Territories, as more plays are executed, less time
but
left.
Good hustle up the court. You see the smile on the face of number 12, Peyton Dyer, kind of Egok. She's having fun. And we just captured that right there for you moments ago.
Number 2 for 3 off the rim. And Nunavut will take over with 1:48 to play. Nika Simic, toss to a teammate as the meat truck. Defense chance from the Northwest Territories bench. Long pass across the court and right back to her. Little dribble, little shake, little shot from outside the rim. And it's a missed shot from Mika Simic, but a good try.
And still ball possession.
Took that shot uncontested. And once again goes off the foot. But it will stay in possession of Nunavut. Into the game for Nunavut, number 9, Kylie Novaligak. Novaligak is in for the first time, I do believe.
That's good. Everybody gets to play. Spend the rest of the game on the floor and be there when the buzzer ends. Brian Vaughn, the referee, with a nice smile, and he may have missed a call there, but he tapped himself and said it's on me that he allowed Nunavut to continue on, and that's the sportsmanship of the games right there from the official.
Number 11 with a 3-point shot of her own, almost in there. Eleanor Alpaluktuk, Baker Lake. Northwest Territories ball, tossing it around with less than a minute to play. Shot clock winding down. Number 7, Alia Mezrazib, and that goes in.
Nice shot Oh, good for Saya Brown.
Perhaps the last possession for Nunavut here. Like to make it work, make it worth something. And the ball is dropped. They fight for it. Tries to pass it off to her teammate. But it does not go. But Nunavut will keep possession of this ball. Kylie Novaligak tried to give it to her teammate, but that tipped and ends up in the arms of the Northwest Territories as we count down the final seconds of this game between the Northwest Territories and Nunavut. Down to 10 now, and we'll let the crowd play it out. Round of applause. Fans in attendance. Thank you both teams for visiting us. It was a pleasure to watch you play. Northwest Territories 55, Nunavut 26. You go home now and talk about the good times you had here in Newfoundland and Labrador at the 2025 Canada Games.
And hold your heads extremely high. You did a marvelous job here. We were so happy to be able to call the game this morning and watch you display your skills on the floor and right to the very end. So lots of embracing, and you can see the emotions on both teams. So that's it for the Consolation. We'll have the semifinals next from the 2025 Canada Summer Games.